Oh, it's okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Wait a minute. There's no baby. It's just cats. Yo, it's me, it's the SCOTT, baby. And we are reviewing Scream. My bad. Speed. Bad. Good. We are reviewing Speed as part of my KEANUVERSE review series. So far I've done a Bill and Ted movies. Last night I watched Speed. Time I got done, I don't have a light in this living room, so I have to do these during the day. And then at night, I can't do them unless I bring the lamp out. Which I could do, but... And I might do. I don't know. Depending on how good lighting I can get. But, so yeah, I'm gonna start putting those up there. This movie, if you don't know, but if you don't, what's wrong with you? It follows Keanu Reeves' character, Jack Traven. He's an LAPD officer. And the movie starts with, there's a bomb in an elevator. He and his partner, Harry, played by Jeff Daniels, which Jeff Daniels was in two different movies with the same, playing a character with the same name, Harry. He was in this, Dumb and Dumber. He played the character named Harry in both movies. I don't know, but yeah. So they're, they try to disarm the bomb in the elevator, try to get people out. Or maybe it's not a bomb. Maybe it's just like to make it fall or something. I don't know, but what they don't know is that the guy behind us is watching, and he makes it go too soon. And it makes it go sooner than it's supposed to. And after they're like, he's watching. He's got to be watching then. So they find him in the building, but he holds Harry hostage. There's a great bit of dialogue before this where Jack and Harry are talking about what Harry asked Jack what he would do if someone was held up in a hostage situation, and he said he would shoot the hostage in the leg so that it would make the person holding the person hostage let him go. And he does this. He's even and Harry's like, shoot the hostage. So he shoots Harry in the leg, and then the bad guy, lets go. And I kind of missed this, but I think there's like an explosion or something. They presume that the guy is dead, and so then Jack and Harry both get medals, and they try to move on with their lives. However, Jack goes to get his breakfast the next day, a muffin, some coffee. He talks to a bus driver. The bus driver gets in his bus, starts to drive away. Boom! Bus blows up. Jack gets a call. It's the same guy. Pop quiz hotshot. There's a bomb on a bus. Once the bus hits 50 miles an hour, the bomb activates. If it slows down and goes below 50 miles per hour, the bomb will explode. What do you do? Jack's response, well, I would ask, which bus? And then, Dennis Hopper plays the bad guy. Do you think I would tell you? And Jack says, yes. Smart boy. He tells him which bus it is. Jack finds his way down there. You got Sandra Bullock plays Annie in this, and she's good in this. I haven't seen the second one. I don't really have any desire to see it. I hear it's crap, so I'm not even gonna try to see. Anyway, so it wouldn't make sense during these reviews anyway. But so I got it. It's just cats. So once Jack he heads back to this one guy's car, and he tries to tell the bus driver that there's a bomb on the bus. The sign, he has the guy whose car he jacked. Right, bomb on bus. And he flies away because the wind lands on the windshield. you gotta have some kind of luck for it to do that, because you're on the freeway, right? You'd think they would just fly off into anywhere, but it lands right smack dab on the windshield. That's gotta be luck, because what if it just flew off? You know, Jack's out of luck, but he's like, I'm with the LAPD, I'm a police officer, and he gets on the bus and he tries to tell him what's going on. Someone pulls a gun. He handcuffs him. Although and I don't think you see it, but eventually that guy gets unhandcuffed. I don't know. Alan Ruck is in this. If you've seen like Ferris Bueller's Day Off or Spin City, he was in those. He's just annoying in this. I'm sorry. You're introduced to his character after Annie, played by Sandra Bullock. She gets on the bus. She's sitting in front of him, and he's like popped up. First time in town, and she's like, "No, I live here." And he's like, "No, me." And he starts talking to her, and she has to fake that there's gum on it. I got gum on my seat. Gum. She goes over to another seat next to the. She's been in a lot of stuff, but I think people would notice her. She's from, I don't know her name. She was in like Donnie Darko that I know of, and she was the teacher, Miss Kettlewell, from Child's Play 2. Is that her? I think it's her. And Chucky Kills with a Ruler. I think that's her. I think. Yeah, because in my head I'm seeing the wrong person from Chucky. I'm seeing the adoption lady at the orphanage. Amazing, isn't it? And then he stabs her on the cut machine. That's the lady who runs the orphanage. The teacher is played by this same actress I'm talking about, sitting next to her. She's sitting next to her instead of by Alan Ruck. And later, this lady, she gets, blown away because Dennis Hopper says, if you try to get anyone off the bus, I blow the bus. So, but he doesn't blow the bus. He just blows where the lady's standing. Because, it's like the police chief or the SWAT guy, whatever, played by Joe Morton. He shows up and he says, we gotta get people off. And he says, I can't. He'll blow the bus if he does. And he'll blow the bus if we do. So, at one point when that guy is holding up the bus, he's saying stop before he gets handcuffed. He accidentally shoots the driver. So they have to get the driver out. They get the driver out. This lady decides, I'm going to make a break for it. And these stupid cops, they know that if they let her get off, something bad's going to happen. But they're like, come on, give me your hand. And she goes to reach. Of course, Hopper's watching. Blows the wherever she's stepping on. She goes underneath. She's dead. And then Jack is allowed to get off and go with the others. He gets like a vest and stuff. And he's got like a walkie-talkie or something. He's talking to Harry, who's a bomb expert. He can't be there, so he's going to try to disarm it. But he finds that if he does, it'll trigger and go off anyway. This guy is... Meanwhile, Harry starts to figure out that this guy used to be a cop. And they find the guy, they know where he is, but Harry ends up dead. And, while watching this, I started to realize that there's a little something similar to this. The movie 12 Rounds, which came out in 2009, I think, starring John Cena, borrows heavily from Speed. You got, it takes place, and while this isn't a shorter amount of time, whereas in 12 Rounds, it's a year after the incident happened, and this, both villains have something happen to them in the past that triggers them to do this. Like, Jack stops Hopper from doing what he was doing to the elevator. Cena stops Aidan Gillen's character from doing whatever it is and accidentally kills his girlfriend. So Aidan Gillen's character tries to get John Cena, and he plays a game of 12 rounds. This is just a bomb on a bus, but it's more than that because there's, you think it could be boring if you're just stuck on a bus for an hour and a half in a movie, but there's things that go on throughout the movie, and in both movies, the hero's respective partners die when they go off to find the villain. So that's a little bit similar, and also have another comparison to another Keanu movie, to another other movie. Once I get into my Point Break review, I'm going to rewatch that later. But I just thought that was a little bit similar. Maybe they, took Speed, changed a few things, turned it into 12 rounds instead of on a bus. It's other things that are happening. It's not a carbon copy, but it's similar if you think about it. So back to Speed now. Jack, at this point, Annie is driving, and Jack is trying to figure out how to, stop this thing. So at one point, there's a scene where they put him on this highway that no one ever uses, but then they find out that there's like a 50-foot chunk of the highway that's not there. So Jack decides to tell her to speed up so they can make the jump, and they do. But in real life, that would never happen. You can never go fast enough to make a 50-foot jump, let alone in a bus with all those people in it. Maybe if the bus was empty and you're the only one in it, maybe. But with all of those people in a bus, size of the bus, there's no way. Sorry, there's just no way. But they do it, and then... in fact, I think there's actually a sort of Scream-like scene in 12 Rounds, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, I don't think it's a bus, but I think it's a train that he has to try to stop. I don't know. But back to Speed. Sorry, I'm veering off a little bit. I'm sorry. But once that happens, I decide to go into this airport and circle around until but they're out of gas. They do get more gas. They start to circle around until they figure out what to do. But that wouldn't work either, because every time you turn, aren't you losing speed? Each time you turn, you're slowing down so you can turn, right? So, in theory, when they turn, they would go below 50 and boom. Right? I'm no expert on motor vehicles by any means, but wouldn't you, let me know in the comments if I'm right or not. Wouldn't you, when they turn, they slow down? You slow down when you turn, right? I don't drive, so I don't know, but that's what I'm thinking. They'd be dead when they turn, because I don't know if they go below 50, but they get pretty close. Anyway, so because at first they believe that Hopper is watching through the sky cams from the helicopters. Well, the helicopters aren't allowed to go into the airport, I guess. But then they find out there's actually a camera in the bus, and they're trying to loot that. But some stupid lady keeps telling everybody to sit still. But some stupid lady moves, and that cues him in. Because of course, no one's gonna listen. There's gonna be one person that doesn't listen. She moves just an inch or something, and he catches it. And but by then they've pretty much got it off. The bomb blows, and then the guy calls looking for his money. He still believes that he succeeded. So it blows, but I don't think he realizes that it does. He thinks they're still on the bus, and then. So they set up this thing where they had to they put the money in a duffel bag, and they got to put it in a trash can, and then they got to they have to, Jack got to put it in there, and, but they set up this sting operation or a stakeout to watch it, but he never shows up, and they found out there's actually a hole in the trash can. Why they didn't see it when they put it in there, I don't know. But there's a hole in the trash can, and he's got Annie. So now we go to a train, which maybe she drove around slow down. They're on the train. I don't know. There's a bomb on the train. There's a vest with explosives, C4 I think, tied to Annie, and Hopper ends up dying. The whole thing, goes away. They get the vest off of her, and he and Annie kiss. The movie ends. I believe Harry dies. I believe he does. But yeah, all in all, this is a pretty good movie. Like, I didn't really pay much attention to it, but I've seen it before, so I know the basic movements. So if I missed anything, let me know in the comments. I'm sorry if I did, but, to the best of my knowledge, I think I got everything. But, yeah, so that's my Speed review. It's just cans. Oh, I should do that part. It's one of my favorite parts of the movies, actually. It's when, because they can't stop, so they keep going, and this lady decides she's got this pram, or bat, I don't know, stroller? Yeah, stroller, pram, or am I British? Stroller, and she starts to go across the way, and it gets hit by the bus, and it goes flying, and, you think about it, oh my god, but Annie doesn't see it, but I didn't see the cans fly out, and she's like, oh my god, it's a baby. He's like, it's cans. There's no baby, it's just cans. I like that line. I'm sorry. So, my score, right. I'm going to give Speed an 8 out of 10. I love this movie. It's pretty good. 8 out of 10 for me. So, what are your thoughts on Speed? Let me know in the comments below. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to Scotty Boy Rules. And I'll catch you next time.